So, based on the definition in lecture and the textbooks on verbal communicators, I would consider myself a proficient verbal communicator. Um, what I mean by this is my strengths are my ability to effectively communicate, specifically emotions. I feel like I can get what's in my head out and convey that to other people. Um, Also, I like how in the textbook it was mentioning parallelism and our ability to develop certain language and utterances with friends. And I feel like I'm very good with that. Each certain groups of friends or individuals specifically, I develop this sort of jargon and kind of grow closer and develop a close relationship through that. Weakness wise, written language is definitely not a strength of mine. It's something I don't enjoy, mostly because I feel it's pretty asynchronous. Um, for example, I'm a terrible texter because I get the message and I forget about it um, when it's not something right in my face. Moving on, for nonverbal communication, I would classify myself as poor. Um, in general conversations, I definitely focus a lot of my energy on what I'm saying, even right now, and like not specifically on what my body is doing in space. Um, so going off of that, it's specifically the kinesics, uh, the body language, and the posture. I don't feel like I'm in control of at all. However, I will say a strength of mine is my ability to use haptics and silence when it's serious situations. For example, a friend sharing something emotionally or something that's bugging them, I feel like I know when it's appropriate to um, give a hug or um, kind of not say anything and just listen to what they have to say. So definitely, I would consider that a strength. But both of these areas, would not consider myself good, but always able to learn more and practice, which leads to the last um, prompt, which is how I can improve this. So for nonverbal communication, I wrote that I would like to improve keeping eye contact and my body posture. Eye contact is one thing that I notice myself um, kind of unaware of. When I'm talking to someone, sometimes my eyes will wander, which could be a sign that maybe I'm not interested, but I really want to make more a conscious effort when I'm talking to someone to be staring directly in their eyes because it conveys a lot more emotion and shows that you are invested in what they have to say. Um, and I tying into body position, again, not something I'm really good at just because I'm thinking about what I'm saying, not really what I'm doing, but to the receiver, all of this is tells. So I think a way I can improve on that is a little weird, but looking back at old videos of myself and seeing how I act in those videos, what I'm doing with my body, just trying to make myself more conscious of everything I'm conveying. And then for verbal communication, I think I could work on projecting myself more. Sometimes I'm a little more quiet. Um, I think speaking deeper with my chest, getting my message out across loudly and clearly, not kind of slurring words together, will make me a lot more of an effective communicator. And that's something I can work on just all the time whenever I'm in a conversation or even in the mirror is a good practice to kind of get myself projecting loud. And finally, uh, even taking recordings of myself, I think would be very beneficial, such as watching this video right now, because it shows um, it's just a one-on-one. I can see from the receiver's eyes what I'm conveying to them. So just kind of taking videos, rewatching, and practicing can help me improve.